Hey everybody, welcome back. We're back at our Scottsdale Renovation project. Derrick Renovations, VP here at Cullum Homes. Last time I took you guys through this house, we were just hanging drywall. So the past couple weeks since then, we've got all the drywall up, we've got all the tape and texturing done. Painters are actually here today, giving us a few minutes break to run you guys through. Stucco guys were just here, they're getting everything prepped out. So we're gonna start stucco work tomorrow, and I'll take you guys through the interior real quick. You kind of see everything that's going on there as far as painting. We're painting all the ceilings right now, priming all the walls. We've been running baseboards, so those are going in. Cabinet deliveries this week, so that'll be awesome. We should have the kitchen mostly in by the next time you guys tune in. So things are exciting around here. So as we run through, we kind of enter the kitchen nook here. So this is about where we were hanging drywall and everything last time you were around. So you'll see like this yellow color is not the paint color of the house, right? This is actually just what the texture coating looks like. So it goes from kind of this white color to then when the drywallers put texture on the walls, it gives them this yellow color so they can kind of see where texture is and where texture isn't. So the ceilings, you can kind of see some of the difference here as they're spraying through the room. So this is all just textured drywall ready for paint. And then as we turn the corner, you see actually the final paint color going in the house. So they're spraying on the ceilings. We've got all our mechanical trim, so we put all new HVAC ducts and things like that in the house. So that's looking really sharp. Now you can see we've got the plastic for the front door and everything's kind of covered. This is where we're doing the cool built-in glass wine case. So we're doing built-in cabinetry on both sides. And then this would be glass doors across the front here with wine racking on the back. That's why we got all these little black wires sticking down, is we're actually going to have the racks will stick off the wall a couple inches, and then this will all be backlit so it'll glow. It's kind of the dining room area. So as you enter the front door of the house, this is kind of the first thing you'll see as you come in. You kind of look off to the left, see the built-in backlit wine case. And then obviously our awesome multi-slide doors are all covered up right now too, so we don't get paint on them. Both sides of this fireplace is actually getting full tile, so this will look really cool. We got a super deep linear isocurn fireplace in here. It's got a full black brick interior in it, so that should look pretty sharp by the time we get that all tiled in.
The baseboards are in before the finished floor?
The baseboards are, so we're actually doing a shoe molding here, so we put all the baseboards in, then the flooring goes in, and then we'll actually do a shoe molding little detail on top of that. So that's kind of the preferred way to do it. Sometimes people put the baseboard on top of the flooring, however it makes it challenging to change your flooring later with the baseboard on the top. So we typically won't do that unless if we were going to do a wood floor and the homeowner did not want a shoe molding, then we would put the wood flooring in and actually do what's called scribe the baseboards down to the wood floor. So it's a little more of a complicated install, and then obviously when the homeowner decides to change the flooring, you're changing your baseboard out, which then means baseboards get caulked to the drywall. So now all of a sudden you're taking out baseboards, you're cutting that caulk joint, and then when you redo your floor, you're redoing all your baseboards, you're re-caulking them to the wall, which means you're completely repainting the interior house as well. So when you have the opportunity to do it this way, this is definitely the way you want to do it. And then you can see that this gives the painters a good opportunity too to go around and prep all the baseboards and then paint them as well. So I'll have a first coat of paint on them before the flooring goes in. So as we cruise through here down the hall, one cool thing that we added was kind of a last minute add in the house was this drywall beam detail. So we added that in a couple areas of the house. Bill, I think you saw the little mock-up that we had. Again, this house, since we've started construction, the homeowners have not been here. So we're doing weekly virtual meetings. We get them on a Zoom call, walk them through with an iPad, show them everything. So they've been great as far as being able to make decisions. I can't imagine being a couple thousand miles away and they're doing all kind of their selections with our team and going through and doing a really good job. Things are really coming together.
Do you roll or spray the walls?
So right now we're just going to spray everything. So we're going to final paint the ceiling, spraying them. And then we actually just prime the walls right now. So until we get things like the flooring and all the cabinetry, and we won't do any final painting on the walls. At that point, we will actually roll them all. The challenge with spraying walls, and a lot of kind of production assemblies with spray walls because it's easy. However, it makes them almost impossible to touch up later. So by the time you get cabinets, countertops, tile, showers, those things in, if your walls are sprayed and you have to do touch-ups, they're going to flash, they're not going to look good, so that's not our preferred way to do it. So as we cruise through, this is the office, and again, you'll see this is pretty much just all primer, drywall. We did another beam detail in here. It's a little smaller than in the rest of the house, so it's kind of appropriate for the size of the room. Again, we put all new Windsor doors and windows in this house. Completely re-insulated this house, so they've got polyurethane spray foam exterior walls, as well as we encapsulated the roof system as well. So we cruise through here. This would be the owner's bedroom, so we'll have a pair of French doors that come in here. Again, this fireplace gets complete tile, floor to ceiling. We did a little recess here. This is not for the TV itself. This is just for the TV mounting bracket. So the bracket assembly will sit in the wall. The TVs are so thin now that what that allows us to do is, rather than having a bracket and a TV that when you walk in the room it all sticks out, bracket gets recessed and the TV will sit real flat against the tile. So it's a real clean look. And it gives the homeowner adjustability to change the TV size over time without having the full TV frame built into the tile, which would then limit them to the types of TVs they could use in the future. So, owner's bedroom. Again, we've got cabinet delivery coming this week, so we've put in some floating brackets. These are all floating cabinets in here. This is some floating brackets for a floating bench that will go in the owner's shower. This is the steam shower. So we've got their steam control here, we've got their on-off volume and diverter controls here, as well as a handheld assembly. So again, put a new window above the tub here. This is a frosted window, so even if the plastic wasn't on it, it lets a lot of natural light in, but also gives you some privacy in here. So back side of the house here is owner's exercise room. So we got a pocket door here just so we're not running it into any exercise equipment or anything. This door takes you out into the backyard. Just be a cool little spot for the homeowners. We got the owner's closet. Electricians are changing out the electrical service panel right now. So as you can see by that, we redid all the wiring in the house, set everything up for all our new systems so that we know that everything is set up right, wired right, all our calculations are done, and so it's basically be a brand new house by the time we're done, right? And stucco will all be new. We're using a synthetic finish stucco, so it's a pre-color stucco, which the homeowners were able to pick from 2,000 miles away too. So we put up a bunch of samples for them, and we think that's going to turn out pretty cool. So I don't know if the finish on that will be done by the next time we do our video, but for sure in a couple more episodes you'll be able to see the stucco finish as well, so that should be pretty cool. We'll cruise you back through the main part of the house, and we're trying to finalize some landscaping details right now, so that part of the project should start pretty soon. We're doing a little cabinet mock-up today in the kitchen just to see if we need to make any last-minute adjustments here. Obviously, you can see the island is going to be pretty killer in this house. We're going to do waterfall edge on both sides of the island, and they'll be able to sit 6 or 7 bar stools on the back side of the island, as well as have a little nook table there that takes them out. So it's the other side of the living room, family room, fireplace. Did the same thing here with the TV mount, getting recessed in the wall so that TV sits in there pretty flat and pretty flush. So that should turn out really nice. This takes you kind of the guest wing of the house. We actually added a guest kind of an ensuite in here. So this bedroom here has access from the exterior, has its own bathroom, and then we're doing a kind of kitchenette setup. So we'll have full cabinets across here. They'll have an under-counter refrigerator. We'll have a microwave. Obviously, they've got their own sink, and they've got their own access. They'll have their own little parking area. So this is kind of set up for specific clients. This will be kind of the in-law suite, we'll call it. So they'll be able to come in and out without going through any of the main corridors of the house. So should be pretty cool. This is all getting built-in cabinets as well. So base cabinets across here, and then we're going to do a real cool wardrobe kind of cabinet setup here. So they'll be able to use that as their closet. So Hopefully those cabinets will be getting delivered a little later this week. And we've got 3 guest bedroom bathrooms over on this side. So here you can see we were putting up interior paint samples, some different shades, some different variations to try and get to our final color, which we got to, and ceiling in here is complete. So that'll give you an idea. These rooms should look phenomenal. We got a lot of natural light, really cool paint scheme. So bathroom, we got the tub in. Again, we got cabinetry coming, working on the priming. We kept some of the closet systems in the house. We were able to kind of repurpose them, modify them a little bit without reinventing the wheel, and do a little value engineering in the closets. We split a bathroom. I think I described this a little bit in one of the previous episodes too, but we split a bathroom up to create a powder room on this side of the house. So this used to be one long bathroom and had kind of a coat closet in the end. So we split this. So now we have a pool bath on the other side of this wall, and then we'll have a powder bath here. So this house will be set up with 2 powder baths, one on each end of the house. And then as we round the corner, you'll see this kind of functions as a guest bath / pool bath. So this is the door that takes you directly out to the pool. And then we're going to do a cool floating bench in here as well. So yeah, kind of split that up, changed some plumbing around, made it a little more functional for the homeowner's needs there. Last guest bedroom on this side of the house would be here. This is basically a complete flip of what's on the other side. So closet backs the closet, bathroom backs the bathroom. Again, we redid all the plumbing where we had all the walls open. We went to all overhead style plumbing systems. We were able to get rid of all the underground copper. Just another way to not only do a remodel, but bring it up to kind of today's home construction standards, so they'll have all the efficiencies and things like that we would do if this house was a new build from the ground up. So things are coming along well. Can't wait till the next episode. You guys can see some cabinets coming in. So tile will be starting, so should be fantastic. So we'll look forward to seeing you then. Appreciate the questions. Obviously, if you're interested in doing a renovation project, reach out to us, guys. We got some awesome client testimonials. We love doing these projects. Construction is what we do, and like my tagline says, right? If you think good builders are expensive, you should try the cheap ones. So reach out to us today, shoot us an email, give us a call. We'd love to take a look at your project too, and tune in next month.